So it's not that old, considering we're in 2020. It's only like 5 years old. So I was actually meant to film this video yesterday, but I ran out of time before I had to go to work, so I'm actually filming it on my day off. So I'm actually still wearing my pajamas. Like, I know I do wear my pajamas as normal tops, but yeah, I'm still in my gym jams because today is my day off. Couldn't really bother doing it with my hair, so I thought I'd just put a band on and just put it in a ponytail. But yeah, let's just get into this. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So my last one was actually my Timon and Pumbaa video, so if you've not seen that then please go check that out. And today, I don't know how much you think these would be random, but these are random Disney items. So these are things that I would class as random, as in when I bought them, I was like, this is a normal product that they've just happened to put Disney on, which you wouldn't normally associate with Disney. Now, you might think differently, you might think, Kim, that's just normal, like I've seen loads of stuff like that before, but for me, when I bought this, I was like, little bit random. So I thought I'd just show you some of the things that I've got, and let's just get into this. So I thought I'd kind of categorize it. So the first one I'm going to talk about is food. I have done some food ones before, I have talked about food before. I just find it weird sometimes when you get like a normal brand like Heinz. I just find it weird when it's a normal standard brand and then they just put Disney on it. I know sometimes they do it, like for example the cereal boxes, they do it obviously to promote the latest film that's come out. But at the same time, for example, one of them I've got is actually this one here. So it's a Smarties packet. So Smarties, obviously a well-known company, Nestle, obviously well known for their chocolate, but it's got Cinderella on it. Like, I think I remember, oh yeah, it had pink ones in it. So yeah, I was about to say, it only had pink ones in here. I know they did this a while ago where I think they did like just kind of like for Valentine's, I think they did like just pink ones, that kind of thing, or maybe pink and purple ones, that kind of thing. But yeah, this is the only one that I've ever had where it's obviously got a princess on it and it's got Cinderella on there. I don't know if it's got a day. Oh, so this went out date the 1st of June 2006, so that's how long I've had this for. And obviously I've actually eaten the Smarties back in the day. I did actually used to eat some of my stuff. I'll get to the ones I haven't eaten later. But yeah, I just thought it was a bit random the fact that Smarties or Nestle don't really necessarily need Disney on their packaging, but yet they've got Cinderella on there. So the next one is a Kellogg's one. Now I have talked about this just before Christmas. So I did one in my Olaf video and I think I did one in my Frozen 2 video. But just because I've got them down here, I thought I'd talk about them again. So it's actually Kellogg's cereal with Frozen characters on there. Now, like I said, sometimes they do it when obviously a film's coming out. So I've got like some Toy Story ones. I do actually have some other princess ones. At the moment, some of them are on the wall, so I can't actually get them down, whereas some of the other ones are actually in the shrine. Now, with these, I do actually have one that's still got the packet in there and one that doesn't. So both me and Ruben are actually trying to get through them. But obviously after a while, you don't want to eat the same cereal every day because I do actually have 4 boxes. So for me, when these first came out, it was a bit random because when they first started doing them, no film was coming out at the time when they were advertising them. Like for example, I've got a Jasmine one, an Ariel one, a Rapunzel one. I've got a Disney Princess one, I've got a Belle one. So at the time, there was no film out to advertise, so it just seemed a bit random. Well, now they do it when obviously a film's coming out. So for example, I've got like Frozen ones, I do actually have Toy Story ones as well, and the 4th film came out. So it's not as random now, it was just at the time when they first started doing them, it was a little bit random. So the next one, I do actually have a few of these and they are still going to this day, to the point where I actually almost want to buy some just to eat them, but then I realised that I don't actually like them, so I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to buy it. But it's actually these here, so these are like pasta shapes. Now this one, I think, oh, so this is a Cross and Blackwell company. Not heard of those, but I do actually have a Heinz one in my princess shrine, but I just wanted to show you this one. It's basically just pasta in the shape of princess things. For example, they've got a Sleeping Beauty one, they've got a castle, they've got a crown, they've got another castle, got 2 castles. So yeah, so it's basically just pasta shapes, and then they've just put obviously Disney Princess on there. It's just, yet again, back in the day, this seemed a bit weird. Now this went out a day, September 2015. So it's not that old, considering we're in 2020. It's only like 5 years old. I do get told off sometimes, or made fun of, that I don't actually open my things, because this one, don't know if you can hear that, still has it in there. So the next ones, I actually discovered these when I went on holiday 3 years ago. So before I even started my channel, I went on holiday with my parents, and we were in Spain, and we actually went to the supermarket, as you do. And I saw these, and I was like, these are a little bit weird. Never seen them before, but I'm gonna buy them. So I did actually get quite a few of them. So it's actually water bottles. So in this one I've actually drank the water, whereas some of the other ones actually kept them in. But because it's in a different language, I'm not really sure what company it is. But yeah, so this is obviously a Beauty and the Beast one. I couldn't find a Belle one anywhere. We went to a few different shops. The ones I did get, I got this one, I've got a Anna one, I've got an Elsa one, Merida I think I got as well. But yeah, like I was trying to find a Belle one everywhere to obviously match the Beast and the Belle one, but I couldn't find it, so I got the Beast one. I just think they're really cute, but at the same time they're a little bit weird. Like, yeah, again, they're random, but I'm assuming, yeah, again, it's one of those things where, you know, to get children to drink more water, if you put a character on there, they're more likely to drink it. But I just think they're weird because of the shape of them. I'll quickly show you the Elsa one, because the Elsa one's done by a different company, and the look of it looks a little bit different. So this is the Elsa one, so as you can see, this one still actually has the water in there, but it's just the fact that it's the same bottle shape, but the actual picture, like this one looks so much different to this one. Like the actual drawing itself is a completely different style of drawing. But yeah, they're done by different companies. So obviously this is Volvic and this is, I don't know, Vont Vella? I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means something. I don't know if it's just a European thing. Don't know. So, but yeah, no, so I just thought, yeah, again, they're a little bit weird, but obviously I'm gonna buy them. Right, so the next ones are hair beauty products. I say beauty because the first one I've got are these ones here, which are cotton buds. Like, yet again, I saw this. Where did I get this from? I think I got this from Poundland, if I remember rightly. And it's one of those ones where I was like, that just seems too random. Like, yet again, it's just normal standard cotton buds that just happen to have like a frozen package into it. I'm pretty sure I did actually get this in Poundland, either Poundland or like Wilkinson's or somewhere like that. Like, so that's where I think I got them from. But yeah, it just says 20. It just says 200 cotton buds, 100% cotton, and it just happens to have the Frozen characters on there. That's what I mean. This is what I mean by random, just on the basis that it's a normal everyday item, but just happens to have Disney on it. I think most of this is probably to encourage kids to obviously do certain things, obviously be healthier, to obviously look after themselves and things like that. So I kind of feel like sometimes they put Disney characters on products just so that kids buy them, you know, because obviously, you know, it's Disney, you know, why would they not buy them? But it's obviously a way of making sure that they're looking after themselves. That's why I kind of feel like this one is. But yeah, it's just one of those things that when I saw it, I was like, that's kind of random to have a Disney character on, so that's why it's in this video. So the other two, I think, again, I did actually get from Poundland, if not Wilkinson's, I think, do them as well. And it's actually detangled hairsprays. So this one is an Elsa one. Oh, you can actually use with a heat diffuser on that one as well. So this one I've not used, whereas the Ariel one I have more or less used it, only because I really like the smell. Like, I didn't actually use it for the purpose it was for. I just bought it, used it because I really like the smell of it. So the Elsa one just says detangled hairspray, whereas the Ariel one just says detangle for wet or dry hair, used between washes. Like I said, I did use this one just because I really like the smell of it. It wasn't I was using it to detangle my hair, it was more just because obviously I like the smell. So the next one, I originally thought when I saw it, I thought it was actually one of the water bottles because it's very similar in shape, but then I realised it's bubbles. So this one I remember I actually got from the range, so that's when I got this one, which I think was about maybe £3 at the time. It wasn't too expensive, but like I said, originally I thought it was a water bottle because it looked very similar. So obviously double check if you're going to buy something like this, double check and read the label, see what it says. It says bubbles in there, so obviously it's bubbles. But the only thing with this one, it doesn't, oh no it does, I can see it. The only downside, yeah, it's got the little thing, obviously the stick that you blow through, but it's actually in there, so once you open it, you've actually got to go into it to get it out, and I just think that's going to be so annoying. This one obviously is a Rapunzel one. I think they did have other characters. I'm trying to remember if I did actually buy Oh, I did. I've got a Cinderella one down there. I thought I did buy some other ones, but I've got a Cinderella one down there, and I think maybe I've got a Belle one as well. Yeah, again, it's that kind of design of Elsa, where it's kind of got the big eyes. But yeah, I don't know what brand this is. Sambro? Not heard of you before, sorry. But yeah, so like I said, I just saw this in the range. I've not seen it anywhere else since, but I just thought, yet again, kind of a bit of a random thing to have obviously bubbles with that, but I guess bubbles are more for children. I just don't see them that often, that's why for me it was a little bit random. But the first one that I got, which I actually had these as a child, but I never had Disney characters on there, so I was really happy to get this one. So this is also a bubble set, but on the top it actually has like a little game. Now it's like a ball with like a, so it's like a ball that you'd go around and you're trying to get it in the middle, which I was never very good, I was never very good at, but it does say on here the works 2 for £1. So I remember I bought 2, can't remember what the other one was. I don't know if the other one was a character one, so it's actually in the shrine as a character, whereas this one's obviously got Jasmine and Tiana on it, so this is why it's in the princess one. But yeah, I actually had these as a child. Like I said, I just didn't have the Disney ones, but I remember having ones that actually had a lid with this on it. And if I remember rightly, yeah, the actual lid has this actually on there. Well, like I said, in this one, it's not on the lid, it's separate, which I think is just bubbles. It's gonna get sticky, it's gonna get messy, but I just see if these work actually. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. So yeah, I always preferred these ones, like I said, because it's actually on the lid, so it just meant that it wasn't as sticky. So the next one is more like summery ones. Now, one thing I have talked about before in previous video, I did actually talk about in my last year's summer haul, is actually suntan lotion. Now, my mum actually got me this one, which, so I don't know where she actually got it from. I just know she was abroad somewhere, like in Europe, obviously like Portugal. I know she goes to Portugal quite a lot, so she possibly got it there for me. But she knows I like stuff that is sort of random, so almost like stuff that you can't get anywhere else. So like I said, this is suntan lotion and it's a factor 30, but it just so happens to have Tinkerbell on there. And the interesting thing is that Tinkerbell's outfit is actually different, so that's one thing I like about this one, is the fact that obviously her dress is different. Now, like I said, I have no idea where my mum actually got this from. I think it was just like a normal shop she got it from when she was abroad, but yet again, she knows I like random things for the shrine, so that's where she got this. But I did talk about this, like I said, in my summer video last year, on things if you're going abroad or you're going somewhere hot, or if you just live in a hot country, things to use. Obviously that's Disney based, but as everyday items. That's one of the things. Now, the next thing I actually got when I was on holiday, so similar to the water bottle I actually got when I was on holiday with my mum and my stepdad, was actually this here. Yet again, I thought it was really random because it had Belle on there. For one, Belle's my favourite. If you didn't know, she's my favourite princess, but I just thought it was random to have her on this particular item. It's like a citrus band. It's like for mosquitoes, so you're supposed to put it on your wrist. It's like a wristband, and it's supposed to stop mosquitoes kind of biting you. So just in case you're unfortunately susceptible to mosquito bites, because it's got citrus in it, it's supposed to repel them. Now, this is kind of cool. Like, obviously it's got a rose on there, and it's obviously yellow. It does obviously show like Beauty and the Beast. It's got the right in there, Beauty and the Beast, and Belle on there as well, and obviously the packaging as well. This is why I obviously kept in the packaging, but it's obviously one of those things to give to children, so just in case they obviously do get bitten, it's one thing to help. It does say it's got a UV tester, so obviously you can see obviously how the UV is, so it's obviously got it there to obviously see how damaging the UV is at the time. Obviously it says it's for adults and children, so you know, I'm an adult. It says on here it's suitable for adults, so I'm just saying. It also said it's water resistant. It's also got natural ingredients in this, so it's not going to be harmful for small children. But I just thought this was kind of unique, the fact that it's like a Disney one, because you can get these anywhere, like wristbands and stuff like that. You can get these ones anywhere, like in Boots, Superdrug, any kind of pharmacy type place, or any like say supermarket and things like that that do pharmacy type items. But I just thought it was a bit random to have a Disney character on there. But I was really grateful it actually had Belle on there. Though, if I remember rightly, I think this was like €10. It was actually quite expensive. It's one of those things that I was like, do I buy it knowing it's going to go on the shrine? But then I was like, I kind of have to buy it because it's too unique. Like, I've never seen it anywhere else. So for me personally, I was like, it's quite expensive, but at the same time, I know I'd appreciate it in the shrine. So the next ones, I have no idea where I got these from. I think I got them from Wilkinson's because I know a lot of these I've had for a very long time. I was actually sitting down thinking what kind of videos to do, obviously for this year, and I was just looking at like my princess shrine because I don't really tend to do much princess stuff. So I was looking at the shrine to kind of get inspiration, and I saw these and I was like, that actually make a good video because these are so, in my opinion, random that I think I've got enough to do a video on. But these were actually the ones that kind of gave me the idea. Now I'm going to leave what I class as the best till last, the more random one to last, because this one I kind of feel like it's not that random, but it kind of is. But it's a torch, obviously with the Disney princess on it, and I do have a few of these, but this is from the company Energizer. So if you didn't know, Energizer actually do batteries, and they've actually done one with a torch. Now I've got 2 of these, so it's kind of one of those things that just in case if there's like a power cut or if we need a torch and I don't have my phone on me, or my phone's obviously running out of battery and I can't use a torch on there. Originally I bought these with the intention of possibly using them, but then I found another one. I was like, I'm just gonna put them in the shrine for the minute because I've had these, I want to say I've had these for about 15 years. I don't think it has any other functions. Yeah, I think it is just a torch. It is kind of cute, and the fact that obviously it's got like a little crown at the top with little jewels. Obviously you've got the characters there. It does come with a wristband there as well. Honestly, I can't remember how much this is. I want to say like maybe £5 or something like that. Like I said, I do have another one, but to be honest, I've not really seen them since. I've not really seen them that often. That's why I think, yet again, it's random because it's not a thing you get every single shop. So for example, if you went in a shop that does torches or does like accessories like this, like camping and things like that, you don't tend to get that many princess or Disney stuff. So that's why I kind of put it in the random one, just on the basis that I kind of felt like you don't tend to get them that often, which kind of makes it a bit rare, which then makes it random. That was kind of my thought process. So the next one, I think, doesn't say. I think, yeah, again, I might have got it from Wilkinson's, or I wouldn't have thought a craft shop, but I don't know, I can't remember, but it's actually paints. So yet again, it's just standard paints. You can obviously get paints for obviously children, things like that, but I find those kind of paints are more like in a palette, like the watercolors that don't really last very long. So this one, it just says it's a tube of 4 paints. I just noticed that that's kind of in a different language, so I don't know. Yeah, because on the back it's got, I think it's Spanish. So I want to say, yeah, it is, because it's actually got the address at the bottom, and it's actually, yeah, it does actually say Spain. So I'm thinking, did I get these as a present from my mum when she went abroad, or did I buy them and they just imported them? I thought I bought these myself, but now I'm looking at it, my mum could have bought them for me, because obviously, like I said, it's got Spanish writing on there. But like I said, I've not seen that many actual ones with the princesses on the wrapper, so that's why I thought it'd be cool to have it in this video. So the last one, so this, like I said, is the one that gave me the idea for this video. Honestly, again, can't remember where I got it from. Oh, no, wait. Oh, that looks like, because it's got a price on here, it says $1.99. Maybe I got it from the Works, because the actual barcode looks familiar, so I think maybe I got it from the Works, but it's actually glue stick. So for me personally, I found that this is quite random, just on the basis that it's a glue stick. You don't tend to get things like this where princess is on there. Yet again, I would have thought this is more like the packaging would be Disney, but the actual thing itself, the actual item, wouldn't be Disney. But the fact it's actually got Disney all over there, but the fact it's a glue stick, and I'm just like, I've never seen a glue stick. Like, forgive me if I'm wrong, please write in the comments if you've seen this, if you've seen any of these and you're thinking these are just normal items, like I've seen these everywhere. But for me, I just thought this was a little bit random. And the fact that I am an artist, I do go to the range, I go to the Works, I go to craft places, not necessarily a lot, but I have been a lot obviously in the last 10-15 years. And I've never seen another one like this before. But the fact that I actually got it, I think from the Works, just because of the, yeah, just because of the barcode on there, where the price is, it looks like a Works one, but it doesn't actually say on there. I go to these places quite frequently, so I kind of feel like I would have noticed them more. There are other things I could have included, but for me, they're not as random anymore, just because I find random things are things that you don't get that often. So for example, originally I was going to put my tissues in this, But then I realised, oh, I do actually buy a lot of tissues with Disney characters on here. So originally when I got them like years ago, it wasn't the norm, but now I seem to find that there's tissues everywhere with Disney on them. So I kind of feel like I didn't want to put that in this video, because for me that's not random. Even though it's like a brand name, for example Kleenex is a brand name, so, and they've obviously put Disney stuff on them, but I just find they're not as unique because you can get them anywhere, whereas some of these I kind of find, especially because some of these I found abroad or they were given to me from abroad and I've not seen them here, or some of them where I bought so long ago and I've not seen them since, that I kind of feel like, okay, that makes them a little bit random. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, share this videos if you know anyone else likes Disney, and that is it. So I'll see you guys next time. Later days. Hey little biscuit, you've been such a good boy. Yes you have. If you watch my vlog, which would go up on Monday, when I came up to film, Biscuit was actually sat on my chair. He is now sat on the desk. I've actually got one of my fleece jumpers on my desk and he's actually sat there. But he's been such a good boy. He's been sat there the whole time. But yeah, I felt really bad because he was sat on my chair and I'm like, sorry Biscuit, you're gonna have to move because I gotta film a video.